the setting for our broadcast today. Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. Chris Webber is joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Harlan. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Ben Simmons.
And he's not passing the ball as well this month. If you look at his numbers from earlier in the season, he's not seeing the court as well. It may be a little too focused on creating his own shot than orchestrating for the guys around him.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Allen at the guard spots. Dylan Brooks out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Valanciunas in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. Well, as we enter the back half of the season, some players are worn down, but Greg, are there certain players who really dial in at this point, who find traction with their game?
No doubt about it, Kevin, especially for the veterans who understand it's a marathon and not a sprint. You really are trying to build up towards this portion and take your game and your mindset to another level. So this is a time for those guys when they just start to hit their stride.
Offensive rebound. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Brooks outside. Knocked away. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Here's Morant. Allen passes to Anderson. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Anderson.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. One player he feels they can shake off his game was Joel Embiid. Coach told me he's a great player, but he can get in his own way if you frustrate him. Get him thinking about something other than the game. That's what we have to do. We'll see if Embiid can avoid distractions and keep focused tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Anderson outside from past the arc, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
And this is what his team likes seeing. They want Anderson to keep taking these kinds of shots.
And Simmons kicks to Curry. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Morant. An 11-point game for him in the win against Minnesota.
Well, you got to be careful around Embiid. When he's around, he's capable of coming up with these blocks.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Here's Simmons. Following the basket by John Morant. From 12 feet out, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
You gotta at least contest Simmons from the mid-range. I mean, he has the touch to be effective from there.
The Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And the rejection by Embiid. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Simmons, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
They've come out with guns to blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the D really.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
One shot. That one misses for Simmons. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And that one falls for Brooks.
45th pick in the 2017 draft. Remember when Brooks led Oregon to the Final Four?
No good on the second free throw.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
A nice shot by Simmons.
You see how comfortable Simmons is. I mean, he has the size and touch to be effective down there.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Playoff seeding so important here. Let's have a look out west. You look at Memphis. Right now, they're down in the 9th spot. They haven't had the kind of success they had wanted to have at this point of the season.
And for the Grizzlies, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
Yeah, they're kind of in that caught-in-the-middle type group. You know what I mean? You wonder if they need a personnel change to get over the hump.
And it's Green missing. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Now here's Brooks. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. On the wing, Brooks. Out to Morant. Valanciunas inside. Curry meets him. And that one drops for him.
Oh, it's tough trying to alter his focus. I mean, Valanciunas is great at staying in control.
Simmons against Allen. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid trying to break loose. He gets that one. Harris has got his second basket of the night.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Here's Morant. And it's blocked by Simmons.
Oh, such a smart defensive player. He knows how to use his reach to alter shots.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ. the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, and both tough. And you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish. I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young Ja.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that number 2 overall pick.
Both free throws good from Morant. They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
Now here's Embiid. They had a 24-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
He didn't ignore the defensive aspect either. I mean, his 3 blocks tell that story. Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
It's Allen on the wing, guarded by Kerr. And the rejection by Embiid. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And here are the Grizzlies now. That gives them the lead. Morant's got 9 points. The 76ers trail by 3. Curry passes to Harris. The dish now to Green. 6 to shoot. Simmons finds Embiid. Shoots over Morant. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Simmons. Embiid's got his second bucket of the game to go. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
Yeah, the offense looked cohesive last night. Whatever challenge the opposition presented, they answered with confidence.
The 76ers shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Tobias Harris. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, he was a 19th pick in the 2011 NBA draft. I mean, Harris entered the league after a quality year as a Tennessee Volunteer.
And Harris drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage. Here to see the numbers for Tobias Harris. The past month has been surreal, averaging 22 points per, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
2 points, that one goes.
Oh, he's a sensational offensive rebound. Valanciunas, he just has the nose for where to be when shots go up.
Here's Harris. Moves back up. Out of hand on it. On the wing, Winslow. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
The play is Morant's ball handling talents in a nutshell. Fast, smooth, effective.
Outside, Simmons. Harris looking it over. Tillman grabs the miss. Simmons with it. 14 points from him the last game against Minnesota. Those 76ers need to get off a shot. Here's Embiid. Tries yet again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Brandon Clark.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with a great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I'd throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Here's Harris. Justice Winslow picking up that last bucket. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The 76ers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. Memphis has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Melton feeling it out a bit. And here's Winslow. Here's Milton. It's good. This game is all even.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now here's Jones. 11-point game his last outing. With the teardrop, and the layup is up and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Down low, here's Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Love the aggressive mind state. Howard showing how authoritative he is inside.
Now Jones. And the pass to Melton. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And though he's very active at the offensive end, Melton probably makes his biggest impact defensively.
I agree, Gia. He works hard, shows good instincts, and reads the passing lanes very well. He's also disruptive with his speed, his length, and I like that he can play physical. He can get you out of your rhythm.
The 76ers trail by 3. Passes it to Howard. Now here's Milton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Memphis leading. Jones looking for an opening. Now here's Winslow. Feeds it to Clark. Let's take a moment to see which squads have been the most dominant on the glass this season. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. 5th best, the Grizzlies.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
And he can't get the first one.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
He hits the second from the line. The 76ers trail. Pass to Harris. Here's Maxey. Here is Howard. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The offensive rebound. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Howard's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Winslow against Harris. Winslow kicks to Jones. Picked him clean. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Maxey. Howard trying to free himself up. There's the pass to Milton. A second chance effort. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Clark. To the paint. Here's Melton. Can't hit that one. Now the 76ers take it the other way. 1:10 left to play in the first quarter. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Now here's Winslow. Howard with it. On the wing, Milton. And it's Melton with the rebound.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Some solid defense from Harris. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. Here's Maxey. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Melton. A 14-point game for him in the win against Minnesota.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
Maxey. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. 76ers lead by 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that players have to deal with on a daily basis.
For me, it comes with blocking criticism from people I don't really need to hear from. You know, I don't mind. Everyone has their opinion. Everyone's going to say something, which is fine. But at the same time, I got to worry about, what I need to focus on.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
They've got Tobias Harris. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Maxey. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz at the small 4. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has beneath no one tattooed on his arm. He says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, D.A. Thank you.
Look at Harris's dedication. I mean, chasing down the boards and ending the possession on his terms.
Allen passes to Clark. That one drops for him. Clark's got 5.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Harris outside. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter.
And blocks like this fire Anderson up, which in turn get his teammates going as well. Gets behind the D on the break of the passes. I mean, it's there waiting for him.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And here's Maxey. No points in the game hit for him. Yep, that one goes in there.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Brooks, the pass to Anderson. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Brooks dishes to Anderson. Clark trying to get open.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Here's Korkmaz. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Now, here's Maxey, defended by Jones. Howard kicks to Korkmaz. Off target with his 3. Memphis trailing here. Anderson passes to Brooks. Now Jones fires the 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Tyus Jones. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Brooks feeling it out a bit. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Embiid.
Sometimes Brooks is a tough matchup for the D, especially when he's playing with some intensity and looking to score.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. The 76ers leading by 3. To the inside. And slam dunk by Harris.
That's just the big boy muscle of Harris. A real energizer who just fights through contact on his shots.
He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them.
And how good has he been at the line?
One shot.
That's good from Harris.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Simmons against Morant. And that one is good.
Now, you can't defend this any better. I mean, sometimes Morant is just going to score no matter what you throw at him.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. They lead by 4. And Harris wide open. He shoots, but they recover it.
That's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
Curry. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
And C-Web, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, Gio. A great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
That's good from Morant.
And what really separates Morant? The intangibles. He has a great camaraderie with his teammates already.
Both free throws good from Morant. Here's Simmons. 6 points for him. Inside. And it's in there.
Every season, Harris seems to enhance his offensive attack. He knows how important it is to keep getting better and better and better.
Now here's Allen. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Minnesota. Valanciunas finds Morant. And And finished off by Morant.
Man, I love watching this kid play. Morant, he's just electric at the offensive end. He's having a night.
Here's Simmons. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Over to the left wing. Here's Embiid. The shot comes out. Nice D from Valanciunas. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Allen dishes to Morant. Six on the shot clock. And Embiid with the block. Here we go, one-on-one. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Harris. And the 76ers lead by 6. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Nice game, great performance by Harris.
Man, he continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
And Memphis making a change here. Melton's checked in.
And a moment now to see the stats for Anderson. Really been a key contributor over the past month. He's averaging 10 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Yeah, he's been making...
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go hard. Are you for real? Morant way up. That move was fire.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. The Grizzlies making a change here. Let's take a quick look at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Creating points off turnovers have been the calling card for these teams. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
And all those points off turnovers have been a huge bonus. I mean, that aggressive defense has also paid dividends at the offensive end of the floor.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Maybe we all know Harris as a shooter, but he can still get up.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. 6-point game. Here's the teardrop. Melton. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Melton's got his second bucket of the night.
Not sure how he gets that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to pull the trigger.
Harris drives in. And slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, I love the tenacity that Harris plays with a ridiculous dunker off the drive.
Morant outside. Here's Tillman, guarded by Harris. And stolen by Simmons. Pass to Curry. Back to Simmons. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Simmons got the lead up to 8 now for Philadelphia. For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Morant passes to Melton. Here's Tillman. Now Valanciunas. He's coming off a 19-point game against Minnesota.
And not only that, I mean, if you think about it, he dominated the boards. His energy was incredible. He never stopped working.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Harris. Winslow's checked in for the Grizzlies. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Tillman, guarded by Green. They get it back. Valanciunas inside. Embiid's there.
Oh, man, I love watching Valanciunas score the ball. He makes it look so easy. And he makes the defense feel uneasy out there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
76% on the season from the foul line.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Valanciunas is a nice piece to have. He's a big man who's a nightly double-double threat.
So he gets them both. Here's Curry. He had 13 points in the win against Minnesota.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
Drops in the tray. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Morant against Simmons. The 76ers leading by 9. Curry kicks to Simmons. He feeds it to Embiid, and it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That's his first foul. Simmons feeling it out a bit, and the wide-open shot from Green. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists here tonight.
But with good size for his position, Green uses his length to finish shots from all over.
To the middle. Melton passes to Valanciunas. Pass to Melton. Memphis moving that ball around. 2 on the clock. Morant bats for 2. The Grizzlies with another miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Simmons passes to Green. The Grizzlies pull it in. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Melton. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Now here's Simmons. 8 points for him. Pass to Embiid. Over Valanciunas. Misses off the left iron.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Winslow, the pass to Tillman. He kicks it to Morant. "18 feet out." That one misses. And Philadelphia the other way now. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Now the pass to Milton. Green with the ball. Curry looking it over. At the top of the key, Embiid. Here's Milton, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Milton's got the lead up to 12 now for Philadelphia. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 1:06 left here in the second.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Winslow with it. Dishes to Valanciunas. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Curry's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Running it down their throats. 3 straight baskets there in transition.
Here's Morant. And that one drops.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Here's Simmons. 8 points for him. Over to the wing. Embiid inside the line. That shot missing. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Philadelphia ahead, leading by 14. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Joel, as you look at the game so far, how would you evaluate yourself?
I think defensively I'm doing pretty good. Offensively, I still got to work on a lot of stuff. But it's going well. I just got to calm down, slow down, let the game come to me, and it'll be all good.
Hey, thanks for your time, man. See you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. What a game it's been for Tobias Harris. He ended up with 24 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. His great performance last game out seemed to carry right over into tonight. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
I'm watching Tobias Harris and the impact he's had thus far. Now think about this. His aggressiveness on the offensive end, that's impressive. But he knows his strengths on that end of the floor, and that's a nice job that he's playing to them.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
Well, not at all what they envisioned coming to the game. And defending the paint has been the main problem. They got to commit a few more bodies down low, and they got to protect the inside, protect the inside, protect the inside. And even if they do, still might be a little too late for them, Ernie.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant now in at the guard spots. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Anderson. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Morant missing. The 76ers leading by 14. Here's Curry. Here's Embiid. Lays it up off the glass. Embiid's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Philadelphia. Morant scanning the floor. Allen trying to break free. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Harris.
You got to love how attacking Morant is. I mean, he's so excellent in forcing the issue and getting the foul.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Morant. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The 76ers leading by 15. On its way from Curry for 2, and Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Allen, that's good.
Assist from Kyle Anderson.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. And here is Simmons. Passes it to Green. Stolen by Allen. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And finished off by Morant.
So good at making plays in the open floor, whether Morant's running the break or finishing it.
The drive by Simmons. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
The height, quickness, the mobility of Embiid, what he possesses, it's just amazing. He's daring the defense to whack him.
First free throw is good.
And the Hakeem Olajuwon comparisons, they're somewhat legitimate. I mean, Embiid's skill set and size is something you don't see very often.
And Embiid drops them both.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Morant passes to Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, this is just being a good team. Morant making sure to whip the ball over to his open man.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Pass to Embiid. 76ers moving the ball around. They kick it out to Green. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Green's got 6.
It's so smooth in the catch and shoot. Green doesn't really need much time or space to get a shot off.
Brooks outside. Simmons pulls it in. The 76ers leading by 14. And Curry has it in the corner. Morant with some nice D. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Here's Allen. The shot will not fall. Simmons with the defensive effort. Curry against Morant. Embiid, the pass to Harris. And he makes that one. Harris has got 26.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for Seth Curry. The Grizzlies also making a change. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for John Morant. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
The 76ers making a switch here. Howard's checked in. Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Al Simmons, 8 points for him. Here's Korkmaz. Down low. Here's Embiid. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Embiid's got 10 points in the game.
Proving how legitimate of a threat he is inside. I mean, once Embiid gets it this close, it's all over.
Now here's Brooks. He's guarded closely. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. While we have the chance, we like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA. In third, the Grizzlies.
I mean, it's about the pace they've played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. To halt the run, and it's sent back by Howard.
Howard, one of the most feared rim protectors in the league.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Oh, great ball movement there.
The Grizzlies trail by 20.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Clark for three, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists in the game. Allen against Simmons. Tipped away. It's stolen by Jones. Brooks dishes to Jones. The feed to Clark. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
Back to Simmons. Shot clock at 5. And they double up Simmons. Tries a 3. It's deflected.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, down by 15. To the paint, here's Clark, and it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Out left to the wing. Embiid, the pass to Maxey. Offensive rebound. And the shot goes in from Embiid. Embiid's got 8 here in the quarter.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers for Clark. How his last 10 games have gone. He's around 10 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Guys, he's a difference maker off the bench. Steps into that front court and more than holds his own.
Well, it's his willingness to bang down low or move opponents off the block. Those are valuable contributions.
Here's Maxey. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
He seems to have a sense for where misses are going. Embiid, so fantastic at getting ideal positioning on the glass.
Brooks against Howard. Philadelphia leading by 17. Here's Korkmaz. Maxey passes to Korkmaz. From deep. The shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Pass to Brooks. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here's Thibault. Second shot opportunity. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. Playoff seeding so important here as we take a look out east. Look at Philadelphia. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific.
And for Philadelphia, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
They had a plan coming into the year. I mean, they stuck to it, and it's worked to perfection. Even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Howard against Brooks. And it's sent back by Howard.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Here's Embiid. The rebound by Anderson. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Allen inside the three-point line. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Inside, it's deflected. Stolen by Anderson. Brooks outside. And another miss by Memphis.
Got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
And there's the pass to Maxey. Here's the floater. He lays it in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Allen's shot is off.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man. Awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Now, here's Maxey. From 6 away. And Howard with the nice bucket inside. Howard's got 8 points.
Love the focus from Howard. So excellent at draining difficult shots over the defense.
Jones with it. Here's Brooks. No good, unable to end this run.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And here now is Thibault. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Free throw drops in there for Thibault. And some changes here for the 76ers. Tobias Harris is checked in for Joel Embiid. Shake Milton comes in for Korkmaz. And Curry subbed in for Maxey. Both shots good from the stripe.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Morant against Curry. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
And the focus Morant possesses, outstanding at taking punishment, finding ways to finish through contact.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. The 76ers making a switch here. Green's checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Winslow's checked in. that's good from Morant. Now Milton. He's got 8. Outside Curry. It doesn't go for him. Morant with some nice D. Here's Melton. Banked in off the glass. Melton's got 9. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the third. Morant against Curry. Harris outside. For the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Melton. He's got 9. Six to shoot. From deep three-point range. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Howard's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 52 seconds left in the third. Passes to Valanciunas. Over Green. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Green kicks to Milton. Harris outside. Back to Milton. Lets the 3 fly. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Simmons checked in for Curry. The Grizzlies also making a change. Anderson's checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Morant outside. Here's Melton. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Shoots. And again, Memphis no good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. 76ers ahead, running away with this one. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Harris. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Howard. Then it's Green, and it's Harris in at the 4. The Grizzlies trail by 20, and here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And that one's good. Morant's got 29 in the game.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Here's Simmons. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Now here's Morant. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. There's the steal, and now the Grizzlies fast break. Melton's shot is good.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
I mean, it all starts on the defensive end. When you're active and willing to gamble a little bit, the payoff can be big.
Howard, the pass to Harris. Back to Howard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Dwight Howard, not the same 35-minute a game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. I mean, he provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
He's off on the first.
Always an adventure from the line. One of the few blemishes on Howard's career.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Good on the shot. Melton's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, man, great floor vision right there from Kyle Anderson. It allows him to spot his teammates left and right.
Howard finds Harris. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Tobias Harris taking 2 shots.
That's good from Harris. And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 16. And the foul called on Danny Green. That'll be his second foul of the game. So it's the Grizzlies now, and they double up Morant. Here's Melton, defended by Milton. 4 on the clock. They grab their own miss. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Valanciunas hits them both. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Milton. High arcing shot. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Morant with it. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
It's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
Simmons passes to Milton. Outside, Green. And the three off target.
Now, he hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And it's blocked by Simmons. Feeds to Embiid. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the 76ers lead by 18.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Pass to Simmons. The pass to Harris. Harris draws the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here are the Grizzlies now. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Tillman. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And the Grizzlies making a change here.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Milton. And he makes both free throws. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Jones kicks to Allen. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Embiid with the steal. Milton with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Chris, we know the business of basketball is red hot. Franchise values are skyrocketing, and not only that, Chris, the NBA is America's most popular sport among those 34 and younger.
Well, yeah, it was cool, Kevin. That bodes well for the future, right? It wouldn't surprise me in the next decade or so if the NBA became the premier sport league in the U.S.
He throw good, Milton. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Jones. Passes it to Allen. Anderson outside. Valanciunas against Embiid. 5 to shoot from deep. Brooks nailed from three-point land.
Showing how lethal he can be from there. Brooks, oh man, if you keep giving Brooks these type of looks, he's going to keep making you pay.
Embiid kicks to Milton. That's tipped. It's stolen by Jones. Floats one. Here's Valanciunas. Not going to go that time. Good D by Embiid. Philadelphia leading by 17. Here's Milton. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Memphis has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Jones drives in.
76ers foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jones. Curry's checked in for the 76ers. And so Jones nails both of them. And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. Harris outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. 31 points for Tobias Harris.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Brooks outside. Launches it. The Grizzlies with another miss. Philadelphia leading by 18. Harris inside. Defended by Anderson. Good on the bucket. Harris has got 9 points now in just the second half.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. The D struggling to keep up.
Valanciunas dishes to Brooks. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. It's stolen by Harris. And here is Simmons. Now Embiid. Outside Curry. Another three for Philadelphia.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Valanciunas. And that one goes long. The 76ers leading by 23. Simmons inside. He's against Allen. And it's Green missing. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Allen passes to Jones. Back to Allen. Pass to Valanciunas. Just 5 on the clock. D2 from Anderson. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
You can tell Valanciunas has really been working on his passing. Nice dime right there.
Brooks against Green. Back to Embiid. Over Valanciunas. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Green. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Brooks against Embiid. Embiid with the steal. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
The defense of Embiid leads to the hoop. Love to see the energy he brings to the table.
Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. Kicks to Brooks. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his third foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. Clark finds Winslow. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Knocks it loose. Just 5 to shoot. Joe. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Clark up top. He dishes it to Winslow to the left wing. Clock at 6. Here's Conchar. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Embiid.
Shooting for Memphis, John Conchar. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Brosdakis. Outside, Scott. He's looking for Embiid and finds him.
And he's an elite scorer with impressive repertoire. Embiid is outstanding at knowing when to exert his will on offense.
There's Winslow. Conchar, the pass to Clark. Good D by Embiid.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Five on the clock. Trying his luck from deep. But they'll get another chance.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession. There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
So active, so energetic, helping to lead the charge for this team.
The pass to Conchar. From the line, it's hauled in by the 76ers.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the 76ers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Tobias Harris.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
He misses the free throw. Taxi's checked in for Embiid. And he sinks the second.
They're looking to get the most out of every possession. Frustrated and miss even one free throw right now.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Maxey. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. In the corner, Winslow with it. Here's Clark. No good. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, in the past, you've had some critics, and you haven't run away from that. So what are you looking to prove out there?
Just being dominant, so I want every time people hear my name, I want them to know that I'm a dominant player.
That was certainly the case tonight, man. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.